What is going on YouTube? Thank you guys so much once again for joining us for another night of hot topics and social commentary. Need you guys to do a couple things for me first before we get started. I need you guys to subscribe to my channel. Press that big red subscribe button. It is free of charge to do. Also, make sure you give us a thumbs up. Click that thumbs up button. We want to see five. I counted five thumbs up for this video if you guys can do that for us. Also, make sure you comment down below. Give us some of your feedback on the topics that we're discussing, or give us some feedback on what you'd like for us to discuss in the future. And last but not least, make sure you push that notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a new video. As usual, my co-hosts are back with me, Mike, Jennifer, and Tyrone. Hello, you guys.
Hi.
Hello.
Now, before we get started, there are two things I want to mention really quickly. We want to say rest in peace to Young Dolph. I personally am not familiar with his music, but I'm sure he has millions of fans around the world. And unfortunately, he was murdered. So we just want to send our condolences to his families, friends, loved ones, everyone in his circle. We are thinking of you, Young Dolph. And something else that happened that's really good. Okay. So
get paid, get paid. That a song?
I don't know that song. No, but that's okay. Hey, it came to you. And one other announcement is that Governor Kevin Smith, he has commuted the sentence of Julius Jones. He was supposed to be executed tonight. However, his sentence was commuted to life in prison without parole. I'm not familiar with his particular case, but that is something that I saw on my newsfeed, and I wanted to get that out to you guys. But Jennifer is going to get us started with our first topic.
Yes, very excited to do that. I just want to thank everybody for coming on in. We God bless you. Oh, and we have a I can't see it, Ty. Okay. Hello. Oh, Truth and Triumph Ministry says hello. Hello unto you. Hey, Regina Guerrero.
Hello.
Much love unto you. First, I really want to start off with Danileigh. And you know, I really feel like we can do a pretty good job of uplifting her and giving her some, siblingly advice for her situation. Sibling-like advice for her situation. I do understand that, but I think she does deserve some assistance. Somebody to say, "Hey, girl, maybe you shouldn't do this no more." You know what I'm saying? But this week, our Instagram was violated by the amount of
That's a very good word for that case. Okay?
Absolutely.
Okay. Totally violated by the amount of videos, 4-page letters, and things of that nature coming from both Danileigh and I'm about to say Lord God, and the baby. God bless both of them. May they have strength in life. But baby. Look, so all of this started off with Danileigh showing a plan B. I guess the baby just wants everybody to have his babies when he has hot sexual relations. You would think that, if as long as he gets off, everything's fine and she can do whatever she wants to do with her body. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I mean, I guess that, makes him feel away. And now we have to kick people outside of their houses because they're acting crazy. Well, she got a baby in her arms. A 6-month-old in her arms. Moving forward. The baby refers to her as a side piece, but this side piece lives with him. And it looks like the only female of significance that's living with him. And then we have one of his baby mothers that's making sure to say that, I'm the one, okay? I'm the main one. I'm always going to be around. And she is a side B word.
I'm the top.
We know how that goes.
But there's so many problems in all these positions. I think the stupidest is that baby mother. I'll tell you why. The man won't let you live with him. Let's start there. If you think you got some clout, just because he keep on coming to you and coming on you, does not mean
Not on him.
Well,
Ian.
yeah, that too.
My thing is this: it's like, why continue to hold on to something? But then again, I guess just because he's a rapper and that's all she got to hold on to. Maybe that's all that is. Maybe she don't feel like she can find anybody else to his stature, so she got to. I'm gonna shut up. Do you guys have anything to say about this? Because this is some foolishness. And yes, violation was committed.
Right. I agree with you, Jennifer. That last thing that you said with the baby mama, like she has nothing else to hold on to, at least from our point of view. It doesn't seem like she has anything else to hold on to, or anyone else for that matter to hold on
Wait.
to pull her up. And so it makes perfect sense for to me that she would stay in the position where she is, because the chances of her getting any higher is probably slim to none, in my opinion, because that's just the way that she operates. She clings on to someone and rides their coattails. That just seems to be the way that it is. As far as Danileigh is concerned, I'm not familiar with her. I don't know who she is, but to me, it's like, okay, so if the man who, first of all, sees you as a side piece, who has obviously absolutely no respect for you whatsoever, if the man who you are having sexual relations with continues to ejaculate inside of you and you don't want a child, common sense would tell me that you need to no longer have sexual relations with said man. So, for
Well,
me, it would be really, really easy for Danileigh. I hear that she's very, very talented, for her to step off and step up to someone better, or someone who sees her, thinks highly of her, and doesn't just see her as a side piece. She's dimming her light. She's dimming her light by being with someone who disrespects her. And that's all I gotta say.
Mike.
well, I'll say this. I just know I'm going to apologize on behalf of the baby to the baby PR team, because I know they overworked, underpaid. I just know
Underpaid for
they
show.
tired. Okay.
Mm, 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 mm.
But I need the baby to talk to Future, so Future can let him know how he got all his baby mamas together in one picture, and they all can communicate with each other.
Okay.
So he can learn that with those three baby mamas the baby has. So like it doesn't make any sense why you got three women arguing with each other about
Yeah.
your kids. Like, and then also it makes no sense for you to call somebody a side piece when you knock the side piece up and you got the side piece laying in your bedroom. Y'all both look stupid. They in the same house on live, separate lives.
As the police are called.
It makes no sense at all. But I can't. I'm not even gonna talk bad about Danileigh or the baby right now, because I'm gonna go to the comments on the World Shade Room. When we were violated, that's the word you used. Violated. Yes. I couldn't keep track of it because there was so many videos.
So many.
But it was so many women on the Shade Room comments acting like they wasn't a Danileigh. I know some Danileighs. It was a post that said, "Let me hush because I've been a Danileigh, a Rashida, and a Tina Turner, all in one relationship."
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay, just tell on yourself, why don't you?
But it's real though.
Wow.
Just
Not
keeping
a
it
lot
real,
of people. A lot of people don't act like they don't know.
Right,
Keep
like y'all, it's Danileigh's calling Danileigh a mess. So
yeah,
like, sweep behind your own front porch before you sweep Danileigh's, because
right,
y'all got the same issue. She just with a celebrity, and y'all with Joe down the road who ain't doing that for a kid. At least the baby will take care of them, I guess. I mean,
and one thing. Oh, you okay, Tab? All that coughing. One thing that I will have to say is that I think on the Shade Room or something, they had a whole thing on her and who Danileigh is and what she's done with her life before the baby. She was actually a choreographer. She did a song with Chris Brown. She choreographed for freaking Prince before he went to glory. Gave her control with the direction and everything for the video. And that's like, apparently she has talent because somebody full of talent saw the talent in her.
mm-hmm.
And it's like, I am sure that she got blinded by the baby and
she ain't get blinded. She saw a
come up money.
A black man making some good money who was a rapper, popular, and all the ladies and some guys want to freak him. And she thought she hit a jackpot. But girl, you did hit one, but the money is not ran dry. Because now...
Well, it's not too dry now. He's still doing his thing.
Well, she's not no longer in his house anymore.
No, she back. They had more videos.
Back to the house?
Remember? That was a part of the violation. They did more videos after you got back in the house.
Well, I don't know.
Hey, straight man. What do you think about this straight man?
First off, it's not her coming up. It was him coming up. Look at her stock value versus his stock value. The places that she's been versus the places he's been.
Well, what about the bank counts? Because where you been ain't gonna pay no bills.
Hey, it was paying her bills all the way up until she got in that house. And that's how she got in the house, because the weight that she carried was of value.
Well, she's
for him to bring her in versus the other two baby mamas.
Mm-hmm.
But what I really am enjoying is the fact that Danileigh is not playing the victim card. You know, she's not saying, you know, I'm being treated like this and this. Mm-hmm. I'm doing that. No, she's just doing what it is that she knows. But I'm just glad that she's not saying, "Oh, woe is me," when she knows that she put herself in that position and she knows that she has the power to stay in it or get out.
I kind of like how she stood up for herself. She's like, "Oh, I'm the side chick. What's this video? What's this picture? Why was I here with you? Why did you just do this for me?"
But
she was bringing out receipts.
You're not the side piece. You're still the side piece.
Seriously, what's the point of bringing out receipts when the man still won't claim you? It's not going to make it no better.
Right.
It does.
No, it doesn't. It looks better to other people.
That's what she was doing.
It was better to herself, because we still be like, "Girl, you still a fool."
Because she's still up in there.
No, she already admit that she was a fool.
It looks better to her and to the people who support her.
The people that support her, to show the receipts that I ain't lying. This is real.
Yeah, that's cute, but you still look stupid.
But and the reason why she looks stupid is the fact that the baby is not claiming her, and the fact that she is in a position
and on video in her face,
and she is conducting herself as if she is the main piece. So
that's why all women really have their own. Because if somebody tell me to get out on live, don't think I will. Baby, I'm leaving. I'm going to my own spot. This is my own keys. You won't ever put me on the street.
And you know, that's exactly where she was, the street. Yeah. That's why she came back into the door again, because you ain't got nowhere else to go. Okay, we spent way too much time on this. God bless her. And, just a quick mention. Did y'all hear that straight banger from the Gorilla Glue Girl?
I heard the snippet.
No, I didn't hear the banger.
I heard the snippet on Instagram, and I immediately kept scrolling. But you know, more power to her.
Yes, the Gorilla Girl tried to put out a song to keep her somewhat career going.
Career of what?
You know,
I just feel like this. You had a good run with the Gorilla.
Good run.
First of all, somebody made a song initially, and you sued them, and that song was actually pretty good.
No, that song was better than the song that she put out.
Yes, it was pretty good. You come back and put this trash out, the straight trash, straight from the studio to a trash can. That way the song should go to the trash can near you. Trash. But
trash.
My thing is, girl, just let it go, okay? Don't come at us with this no more, okay? Your run is not over. Look at all the people before you who have made a fool of themselves on live and became something extra, and then they stop right there. They didn't go off and do something else. Look at Sweet Brown. She did all that stuff in the time frame that she stopped and let it go.
Exactly. Like, for instance, Antoine Dotson, the hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your baby mamas, they raping everybody out here. Like, we haven't heard from him in years.
And
he is out there just doing what it is he's supposed to do. Yes, there was a song made for him, and it did sell a lot. But
amazing.
Your 15 minutes is just that 15 minutes, and then after that, you're dismissed.
But it's like, for 15 minutes. We just all have to remember, for you to stay famous, people gotta really like you.
And the thing is, when you're only supposed to have a 15 minutes of fame, when you extend that, it is glaring, and everybody sees it, and everybody is like, "Why is this person still on our TV screens and in our?"
And for the same reason why we still call her the Gorilla Glue Girl. That's all we know her for.
Right? Exactly.
Her hair won't move.
My hair, it won't move. It won't move.
Go ahead, Tom. It won't move.
You guys are absolutely right. Her 15 minutes of fame is up. The issue, when the gravy train was leaving the station, you said, I ain't got enough coin. I ain't got no control over that. Instead of riding that wave, you cut your legs off. So you couldn't even hop on. And so now you try to reinvent the wheel to keep rolling.
Hey guys, I got a new song out.
Ain't nobody care no more.
Look, it's been so long now.
All the people that we mentioned, even my man's like, what's the song? Dead Giveaway. He caught the wave and ran with it. Went on an interview tour and everything.
Well, when you find kidnapped and Caucasian women,
he did it right. See, you were supposed to collab with the people who put you on, but you cut them off and said, I can do it all by myself.
Yeah, she should have just got some money from them and kept it pushing.
Well, she did. She had a whole surgery for free of charge to get that glue out her head.
That was the doctor that came forth to do that. That had nothing to do with this song.
He got some shine off of that.
He got shine off of it and pieced out.
But the thing is, he's still
a doctor. Could have been... The people with the glue should have. Well, did she sue them too? But she should have been like a spokesperson for glue or something.
That's what I'm saying. She didn't have the right people in her ear. Right, she didn't have the right people to flip this so we can she could be a spokesperson.
I would have been the weave glue thing. Y'all, you
ended up on a billboard.
What she should have done was
I got it.
What she should have done was manufacture her own weave glue. That's what she should have done. But
that's how you flip it.
It won't move.
That's how you flip it.
But it will move
right
now.
She wants to get this song on and popping, but
it will never.
It ain't popping because nobody cares.
Speaking of popping, Lil Nas X was voted one of it was in GQ. Was it the most popular men?
One of GQ's Men of the Year.
Yes,
I don't know how long the list is. I don't know how long the list is, but he is on the cover, and he is one of GQ's Men of the Year. So congratulations to Little.
Well deserved, also.
I agree, and the photo shoot is marvelous. He looks very good. Mm-hmm. He's a very attractive young man.
And he also did a segment on Maury. I don't know. Did you guys see that segment that he did just for Maury?
Hilarious. That boy's a genius.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Like, he is the biggest gay rapper in the world, and he goes to Maury and he plays off this whole thing. Like, I really like it.
He better be on Judge Joe Brown soon. I think he's gonna be good. That would be good too.
Hey, Gorilla Girl, show up to Maury.
No, she need to sit down.
Time is up.
She need to. That's enough.
He got a story for her.
What? She don't know her baby daddy?
No, the internet stars.
but
check up
still, it's like
you need that coin.
she's a has.
Go ahead and get that coin.
I
for
don't
that
even know
day.
if she was okay.
No, she was popping for like 3 weeks.
She wasn't popping in my world. Anyway,
Okay.
Oh, poor baby. Why would you?
I just thought it was stupid, and I saw it for what it was. She just wanted to be seen. That's all that was. Why are we talking about her again? Moving forward. So we never mentioned this, so we're going to start this process now. Stevie J filed for a divorce from Faith Evans. Then a video came out with Stevie J mentioning that she cheated on him with someone in their own bed. Then they now they have video out of them doing cartwheels on the beach in the sand.
I smell a show cooking.
Yeah, there's a show cooking.
Yo, why didn't I think about that?
I'm thinking to myself the same thing. Why didn't I think of that? Like this would be perfect for a show.
I low key felt that way about the baby in that situation. Like they trying to.
No, he's just stupid. No,
but here's the thing about a possible show. Like with Faith Evans has been on reality TV. She was on the first season of R&B Divas, and she really didn't act.
She was booked,
right? She really didn't act out like that. So I'm thinking, like, you know, Faith. I think Faith wants to be seen in this particular light. And I don't think she would act out on reality TV because she was in scenes with Jocelyn on she was in scenes with Mimi on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. She had the chance to do said wilding out on TV, but she hasn't done that. So I really don't see her acting out of character or getting out of character on TV. Period.
She pissed me off on R&B Divas. I don't see no lie.
She was hardly there.
I know that's why she pissed me off.
Oh,
she pissed me off like, as if she was that damn book. Like who's booking you, girl?
That's it.
She was booked.
That's why I was getting pissed off because girl, you was not booked.
She was booked. But
she didn't read a book, but she wasn't booked.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord. I think the reason why Faith wasn't a part of the show was again because I don't think she really wants to put herself out there in a negative light. She doesn't want to be seen in that way, not the way that these Jocelyn's and Nikki Gilberts and these Kelly Prices out here just want to be seen.
Nikki Gilbert didn't want to be seen that way though.
Nope.
Oh
really?
No, the Kelly Price. But that made the machine. I don't know.
But they were themselves.
They were themselves.
And then when they saw how they looked, they didn't like it.
Regardless of what the wizard did.
The wizard, yes. The machine. But yes, the wizard. But then, the truth be told, let's not forget how Faith Evans took that whole credit for that album.
Yes, she did. As a producer.
As a producer and the executive producer herself.
What?
It's business. It's about business, y'all. That's all it is. It's smart to me.
If you get she ain't know how to other show.
I'm gonna get this call.
It made me think about Shawnee from Basketball Wives.
Don't like her.
That's a business woman for your ass.
Okay. Yeah, that's one too. I was watching today how Jackie Christie told her off twice on the show. And I had to watch that clip like so many times just because I got gratification.
Yes.
Because I love
somebody.
Because Shawnee thinks she couldn't get told off, girl. And Jackie was on the Breakfast Club said, girl, she don't write my checks.
Wow.
Well, there you go. Ain't one of them just get engaged.
Shawnee got engaged.
Yeah.
I
wouldn't get married again if I was Shawnee. If I had all that check money, I wouldn't get engaged to nobody.
Nobody, right?
Okay.
That's what shocked me about it. I was like,
okay.
But she's engaged to a pastor, though.
That's the other part that shocked me.
Who it is. Pastor, Shasta, Wasta. I'm not getting married to nobody if I get that. That money won't be going to the church like that. I'll be putting it there, but you won't be taking it.
And it's like I don't know. I don't know if I get. I'm not sure if he has his own church. I know he does pastor. Go from church to church or whatever. I just can't see her as a first lady.
Me either.
I have no respect for her.
I have none either. I have
none. I can see her acting as a first lady.
She can play the part. You know, she's
she
got
never
the
be a
look.
first lady right here.
But
She can play the
yeah,
part.
exactly. That's where
Yeah.
it's at.
There's a difference, I guess.
You know,
I don't know.
Yeah, no,
I wouldn't
I'm
give
not.
Shani a
I
shield
haven't been in
muscle,
that
even though she
space.
don't need it. I wouldn't give her nothing because I don't like her. I don't like the way she treat the people who ain't her friends. And I'm glad Tammy sees Shani for who she really is too. And I'm glad
Yes.
Jackie tore her ass up that show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad.
Yeah, I think for the show to continue, I really do believe that Shawnee got to go. Like, I
Well,
know that
yes.
she likes to try to be somebody that's mending fences, but
Mending fences.
yeah, she be trying to bring people together on that show.
No, she be trying to make sure that her crew is okay and get the upper hand.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
That's
Thank
a
you
valid point there,
for your
sir.
services.
Okay.
She did that.
Well, I mean, maybe
She did that. That's what she
this is
did.
a
She
nice
did
exit
that.
out, you know? This is a
But
nice
in all
exit out.
technicality, it sounded like, you know, she couldn't necessarily kick her out, but
No, she kicked her out. She said,
I mean, she wasn't on the
let's
next
turn that
season,
bitch on
so.
for you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yes, she did.
yeah, she
I don't like
gave her
nobody
walking
on the show.
papers.
That's why Mariah got her karma now too. I don't like nobody on the show who got some kind of credit or producer credit or whatever, and they play that card when you're on the show with me. If you're gonna be on the show with me, don't play your cards with me because you still can get told off because you're a cast member.
Because I think the medicine wise, they did it right.
Yeah,
They
Medicine
No, they
said,
didn't. That's why Mariah not on the show no more. Mariah is now fired from the show, and she didn't about the show, and she was a producer.
no, I was saying like other women besides Mariah, they did it right. Especially with not, you know, filming with her and always having a problem every time she come around. They did it right. If there were more people that see Shawnee for man, I think they just try to hold on to her because of the money that she has and who she is and whatever status that she got.
Over Shawnee
She's got status. She really does.
We is over her ass. Bye.
Bye.
Shawnee.
So let me ask you guys, just to get back to the subject.
Do y'all Faith Evans ain't nobody because we talking about Faith Evans and we showed the Shawnee O'Neal. Bye, Faith.
Do y'all think that Faith might have been the aggressor in their relationship or marriage?
You know,
I definitely feel that way. And also, if you watch Stevie J on Love and Hip Hop, he's extremely laid back and he's extremely relaxed and he doesn't get out of pocket.
He just pisses people off
quickly. Yes, he's very good at that. And even at, the only time that you really saw him get aggressive was at that particular reunion when he jumped on Benzino and, him and Jocelyn were high on cocaine. So, that's something that is out of the ordinary. So for me, and, like I said last week, with Faith being a Gemini, and this is no shade to any Geminis out there. I love y'all because y'all are awesome people. However, Geminis have this other side of them. And child, when you bring it out, it's no turning back. It's no turning back whatsoever. And he found that out the hard way, obviously.
Well, he ain't found because all his women is aggressors. Mimi always fighting Stevie J. Jocelyn, she told his behind up.
She put hands, it's the face on that man.
Okay. Stevie. And then Faith is, she from the hood, okay?
Yeah.
She ain't playing with him.
She started off beating up all of her ex-husband's women's.
Yeah.
Constantly. And she talked about it. She ain't scared because she'll do it again. She said, "Went to the hospital, ain't it?"
I will cut you.
She said, "Someone to the hospital breaking their nose, I believe."
Yeah, she broke somebody.
I ain't messing with no Faith Evans.
She a New Yorker. She will cut you.
If you have any thoughts about this, do you think that Faith is the aggressor in this one? Let us know in the comments, man. I'm curious to know what y'all thinking. Because I was very surprised to see that it was Stevie J that filed for divorce.
I still think it's a show cooking somewhere, but we still don't care. I mean, the show can cook.
Oh no, I'm not
going to be watching.
No.
Yeah, I won't be watching. I don't think nobody else will either.
Yeah,
Shani,
the only thing
watching your shows either.
The only way I see that working is if they're part of an ensemble cast. I don't see just like one show with just them two, because that would not be entertaining to me at all. Because like, what would they be doing? Like, I don't know.
I'm tired of the Love and Hip Hop cast too. I think it needs some new blood. Get rid of all them people. Spice, Carly Red, Mimi, Rashida, Kirk. All bye.
No. It does need to be refreshed because it's just about the same thing all the time.
Yeah.
It's just one of the reasons why I stopped watching, and it looks like it is the same. And now they're having all these family reunions with all the Love and Hip Hop and
that's
stuff
why
like
you
that.
watch that. Goodbye.
Trying to make up for lost time, I guess.
Right.
Anywho,
I see them potentially going on Marriage Boot Camp.
Well, that's in the summer cast, but that would maybe work. But I don't think Faith
I'd watch
would
that.
do that. Faith wouldn't do that.
I'd watch that too, I think.
I think Faith would.
I would
I
watch
think
it.
Stevie. I
Because
think Stevie would convince her to
She
go.
looks at. I think she would look at that show as more like an opportunity to come together, and y'all can look like the same ones. Because there's always one that looked like the same ones on there. I think that will be more of an opportunity for her that she might do. But anywho,
like Phaedra tried to be.
Phaedra wouldn't even try on that show at all.
Fake behind relationship.
Oh God! She
like,
didn't let that dude go. Quit wasting his time.
I don't even think that. No, I think he was there until his payment was given back to him when they got home.
Give me my check.
She put a Kenyan boy.
Huh?
Yes,
Absolutely.
she did. Yes, she did.
Absolutely.
She pulled Kenyan Moore.
Child. Absolutely.
Let me tell you right now.
And this is a problem, when you have real people looking at real shows and stuff like that. You can see what a real relationship looked like.
Right.
And even them compared to everybody else, they just looked random. Like random. Like, do you even like her?
Why are you here?
I don't think they even kiss on the show, I don't think. But I watched this season just because of her, though. So it about ratings because I watched this.
She refused to do anything intimate with that.
She ain't had no sex or anything with him. That's what you do with somebody that you contract to be your husband or boyfriend.
Maybe she's waiting to marriage.
Child, please.
That's what she said.
Please.
Okay,
Please.
That definitely came to the light on her first season of Atlanta Housewives.
Okay. She came out of herself about that, not us.
Then he said, I know girls who don't know who the baby daddy is, but know when the baby's gonna be born.
Okay, child.
That right there.
He said,
let me know.
Ain't got pregnant for marriage, or he ain't daddy.
One of the two.
Moving forward and along, that was very riveting. Great conversation, guys. I'm just happy we were able to have a lighter situation than last week, talking about those trials and stuff, making us sad and people going to glory. Anywho, I have a question. Being that Thanksgiving is coming up next week and we sure won't be here.
No.
Okay.
We're finally taking a week off.
Okay. We're going to be what? Eating.
Stuff in my mouth.
Okay. We're going to be what with family? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We're going to be what? Eating cake.
Pies.
Okay.
Cake, pie, cookies.
Cookies.
Damn, gram, bam. You name it.
We got them greens, them beans.
Lamb.
All the good stuff.
Collard greens.
Turkey. Wait,
Turkey.
let's not get ourselves riled up. Anywho.
What's your favorite combination? I have one.
Okay, what's your favorite?
It's something about the potato salad. How you gonna say the potato salad? The macaroni and cheese and the dressing all on one fork.
Ooh.
Is it what that cold and that hot? I don't know what it is. And that giblet gravy.
All right.
I agree.
Ooh, my Lord.
I certainly agree. Does anybody else have an odd pairing? Like
I actually have
our
an odd
friend.
pairing.
Yes.
I love mashed potatoes and corn together. I don't know why, but it does taste pretty good together. It really does, and I love both separately. So like mainly the only place I do it is at Golden Corral. But yes, I love mashed potatoes. And
I like rice and gravy.
Rice and gravy.
Yeah.
That's not a good combination.
He's so original.
You have a good combination because Jennifer over here.
She's so original. Like you, Mike, I enjoyed the potato salad with that dressing, man.
Oof, I can't wait.
I don't know what it was. It was like just catching it.
Just with that
Anywho.
gravy.
Something else, man. And then that gravy just happened to slide
let's-
over there from the
Let's
turkey.
stop making ourselves hungry.
Mm.
Anywho.
I might fast this whole week until then.
Ooh-wee.
I'm fasting all weekend.
Are you?
No.
Okay, let's keep that funky. Woo. Anywho, so I do want to ask a question, being that Thanksgiving is coming up, and once again, unfortunately, we won't be here for Thanksgiving. But anywho, what are the requirements for bringing a significant other to Thanksgiving with your family?
Wow.
Ooh.
That is going deep right there.
Well,
Make
for
sure they
me,
is secure.
I've never brought anyone home for Thanksgiving, but before I bring someone home for Thanksgiving, we will have had to have been in a committed relationship for at least some months. I was going to say a year, but I don't know if
I'd
that's
say a
pushing
year.
it. But
Let me
let's say
take
if our relationship started at the beginning of the year and then we get down to Thanksgiving and we're still together, then hey, maybe that could work. But someone
like
I
it.
just met or just some random person, no, not at all. No. Mm.
Well, my family is crazy. If you think I'm crazy, you there. I should have want to put all of us together. So my requirements for bringing a significant other is we have to be together maybe a year and a half.
Yeah.
Because you have to get a range, get me, understand me and where I'm coming from to understand everybody else first.
Yeah.
So it'll probably take you like a year to get know my mouth and how I'm going to really say what I want to say when I want to say it. And you can't stop me. And also, after sit you down and have a talk.
Yes. Come on now.
Whatever comes out their mouth, just let it go and just answer the questions, okay? Do not take that into heart. If you think I'm blunt, my aunt and my grandma,
there you go,
are going to ask questions. Or they're going to ask questions, but they're going to stare and they're going to mumble and they can talk about this now. Just let it go.
Oh my gosh.
And if you just let it go and stay strong and be strong and speak your word and speak your mind still respectfully, then you'll be part of the family. But, if you ball up and cry, you got to go from me and them.
You got to be strong.
You got to be strong.
I agree.
You got to be strong.
Because if they can't take your family, they can't take your future.
They can't take me, and they definitely won't be. But I really don't think, though, I'll probably only bring my significant other around my immediate family, like my mother, stepdad, stuff, not my big family, because they're the old school family where, it's not going to work out being the same sex couple. It's not going to work out. It's already going to be talk already. Okay. Myself. I don't need to add to it. How y'all know each other? Oh, that's your friend?
Oh,
So how long y'all been friends?
Yeah, exactly. That's what they be doing.
That's what they do.
But Mike, being that you are going to be getting married one day, they're going to have to meet. And I'm telling you, Thanksgiving or a family reunion is a perfect time to make sure y'all ain't related.
Well, that's true too.
Saying.
That is true. Because
this world is a small one.
I'm going to pray that we not.
It's like you got to be on the edge of engagement or already engaged.
Yeah, I have to be to the point where
where you ready to say yes, he's mine.
We're together. Very bad.
Okay.
I don't think I'll get married in like the next 5 years or not. So
it's possible though.
But they up in age, so some of them might not even be around when I get married. So, they would love.
Okay.
Low, sweet
Okay.
chariot and
Mike,
take these
please
for
don't-
not make it.
Please
Oh,
don't
my.
hold off on love. What you
No,
mean?
I'm not. But
Okay.
bringing around family, no, someone might not be there if I do. So
I mean, you never know. You never
never
know.
know.
You never know.
I can't believe you gonna be waiting on that sweet chariot to come
He
sweep them
ain't
away.
gonna wait for
I ain't
it.
waiting on it now. I'm just saying. But
It just may happen,
Okay.
and that's okay.
She missed it.
How about you, Tyrone? What you do to prepare me for Thanksgiving the first time I came to your
Oh,
family?
I like what Mike was saying. You got to prepare your significant other for what they will be around on that day. Because if you don't, and just it's just literally throwing your significant other out
To
to
the
the
wolves.
wolves.
Agreed.
Yes.
Literally. And you know, the interrogation crew over there, they all inquisitive, all about where you from, who you been around all this time, where you met, all that stuff. You need to prep people on that.
Yeah.
Plus, also when y'all get married, that question comes up. So I don't know why when people first meet you, they automatically go there.
Well, that's
Because they want
easy.
to be shacking. That's people don't like leaving
True, I
that.
you know,
guess.
and-
But all I say, one day and keep it pushing.
You know, they get real intrusive, starting to like, so how many times you been over here?
Well, I didn't
This the
have
first
that.
time you here?
I didn't have that
Okay.
issue with your family though. I think the first big thing that we had was the
family reunion.
family reunion. That was
was
okay
interesting.
because we were hardly like around them.
Nah, we stayed to ourselves.
We
But
really
then they
did.
would come up to the room door. And we wouldn't answer because we were
That
chilling.
happened? I remember.
And they were like, they still in there sleeping.
Yeah, we be sleeping. Now, Jonathan, be my witness.
When they in there
We get some
together.
sleeps.
Yes, they do like to sleep in.
And
Absolutely.
you know, when I see them later on, they like, y'all all right, baby?
You know what I don't like?
What don't you like?
And it always happens. Well, I can't say it always happens, but I met one of my back there people, family one time. And you know how we walk in together, we always together, but then they go off and get gone. I'm still stuck with everybody else.
Oh,
And here go the question.
Oh no.
See,
So how long y'all
that's
been
something you
going
got to
together?
discern.
I'm like, oh God, here go the interview.
Yeah, please don't leave me alone. Please do not.
I
leave
will
me
It's
have
alone.
gonna
to
happen, but it's like
It will have to happen. Unfortunately,
That's true.
he's got to use the bathroom eventually. He's got to go get you a plate. He's gonna get the drink eventually. But
Okay.
let me tell
go
you,
help from outside, baby. He okay. We got him.
No, I'm gonna go with you. But anyway,
Yeah.
one of the things that happened, one of the best things that happened. Of course, I met Tyrone's family before, we had like the engagement party and all that stuff. And one of the nicest, sweetest things.
Oh.
So what had happened when I walked to the house? It was like, you know what I'm saying? This is a lot of people, a lot of random people. I don't know. I know they weren't random, but I'm just saying it's a lot of people. One thing that happened was that Tyrone's stepdad said the first thing was, "Hey, the rum's over there."
The rum?
All right.
The
rum is over there.
Oh, I'm family down. Let's party it up.
Okay.
That was because sometimes I'm not saying you have to take a drink before you meet
that's
them,
what you're gonna have to take a drink.
Get a little loose.
You might want to
get around some new folks.
I made myself a cocktail, a little beverage.
Liquor.
Okay. And I'm ready to do today, baby.
Beverage, yes.
Beverage got you through that.
Thanks to Papa Mo. Thank you. He went up to glory. Yeah. But thanks to him, you know what I'm saying, I was able to be cool, calm, and collected. And that's another thing too, because gosh, I have not so many, but the two stories of my in-laws sending me liquor. Not liquor, Lord. Drinks. Because at the end of our wedding, I was two done.
Yeah, it was a lot going on.
My mother-in-law was gone. And she sent a glass of wine via somebody to me.
Wow.
Mhm.
You
Wow.
were drunk on your wedding day, Jen?
I was not drunk.
No, she
But
wasn't.
that was one of the
But
best
she was
glasses of
comfortable.
wine I had.
She was
Yes.
comfortable.
And you want to know what I did while I did that? I
What?
danced to "Pour It Up" by Rihanna by
Yes.
myself.
Pour it up, pour it up.
Hardly anybody was in there.
Jennifer, your list of songs was like so long, wasn't it? Like we were.
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember you making
yeah.
that list together. It was a lot.
It was a fire set list too.
It
It
was
was.
amazing.
And every last one of her songs got played by
And
the DJ.
let me tell you
Shout out to
something.
DJ Cleve of South Carolina.
Let me tell you something.
Best
This
DJ.
next wedding we gonna have. whew,
Y'all
I
get
can't wait
ready.
to get wet. I can't wait
Get
to get
ready
married
for
again.
this renewal vows.
I
When?
can't wait to get married again. Anywho, this
What?
sounds gonna be with money. You'll be invited, Mike. Don't worry.
I'll be there.
You and the plus one.
You'll be there. And you'll be
Oh,
there.
I'll be there. Hopefully.
Anywho, no, you will.
Oh, yeah.
No worries.
The plus one would be. Hopefully, the plus one would be there.
Yes, of course.
Where he at? Because the one that I thought was not the one.
Ooh, deliver.
Deliver. Where you at?
Okay. So just so we can end this conversation, what is the dessert that you want for Thanksgiving?
Sweet potato pie
Ugh, I'm not like that.
Mm.
You don't like
and
it,
banana
Jen?
pudding and banana
I don't
pudding.
like that either. I like bananas.
Jeez
I
Louise.
love bananas. Oh my gosh.
Mm-mm.
Do you know what you want?
Oh, yeah.
What you want?
Some pound cake.
That's really what I want. I want pound cake and ice cream. That's all I need in my
I don't want
life.
that either.
I want you to
need it
fix.
in my life.
I need you to fix a 7-Up cake.
That would be good.
What?
I haven't had a 7-Up cake in a long
I
time.
never
That
had
would be
one.
my request.
Wow.
It's really
7-Up.
sweet and lemony and limey. It's really good.
I
Mm.
have 2 desserts that I would not mind. Maybe 3.
Let's hear
Ooh,
them.
my mouth started watering.
Already.
Uh-oh.
My grandma makes the best honey bun cake.
Mm.
Oh my lord! I wouldn't mind having that.
Yeah.
A moist red velvet cake with no pecans or pecans, however you
Why?
guys say it.
You
I don't
gotta
want no
have
pecans
nuts.
on my cake.
I like nuts on mine.
I don't care for nuts.
I enjoy nuts.
And last but not least, my aunt Sandra Gunt. I said her name. She makes the best pineapple upside down.
I knew that's what you were about to say. I will take that second.
Oh my lord! I mean, it just. Oh, my mouth is it's just wet right now.
That man, my grandmama used to make that thing there, and that thing be around for weeks.
Oh Lord.
How?
Cause
That
this was
week was
big
good.
thing.
Oh, it's huge. Oh, okay.
It was huge, and it was just a
Trust
two
me.
of
Carol,
us.
I didn't know you ain't had to fuss at me about that. I just didn't know.
I'm excited about it, thinking about my
But I
childhood.
don't think I'll be getting
The
it though
boy
because
and
I'm not going to Easter for Thanksgiving.
Oh, you having a Friendsgiving?
I'm okay. So my mama's cook. I told my mama to cook for me because I'm a mommy boy. So just cook for me. But I really want some chitlins, but no store has chitlins.
No. And
I heard
Regina
the price of
says,
chitlins is rising. Actually,
Would you-
I paid $80.
Actually,
I'm a
the only
bucket.
store that I knew that had chitlins or chitterlings was Food Line.
They ain't have
sweet
none here.
potato
got 'em in a
pie
bucket.
is a must to have at Thanksgiving. Sweet potato pie. That's what
That's at
Regina
every
says.
function. Thanksgiving, birthdays, Christmas,
Okay.
Easter, New Year's. I just don't like it.
But yeah, everything's going up. You might be better off getting your chitlins next year, friend.
My mom said she's gonna do it for New Year's, if not this Thanksgiving. But she said she's cooking. This is the menu: macaroni and cheese, potato salad, maybe some devil eggs. We don't do a turkey. We do like turkey wings, collard greens. I I just thought about Loretta Devine just now. Just a little
Yeah.
Nothing serious.
Nothing serious. Just a little ham, baked potatoes,
Okay.
mashed
I mean, yeah,
potatoes,
because I
macaroni and
am.
cheese, collard greens, pork and beans. Little something,
Spaghetti, Parmesan.
cornbread, rolls, Hawaiian rolls.
I
All
like
that.
I like a woman with meal bone.
I gotta ask this
Just a little light spread
to everyone here. How do you feel about the cranberry sauce?
I don't
do it.
I don't eat it.
No, thank you.
I don't eat it. No.
Wow.
You're the only one, Tyrone. It's okay.
No.
We are an African American home. We don't do cranberry sauce.
Believe it or not, there's a lot of African Americans out there that
I ain't one
love the cranberry sauce
and
or
they
cocktail.
prefer
being a cup if you're gonna bring it in my house.
Prefer the can.
Yeah, the can.
And it be sliced. It need to be shaped like the can and sliced into circles just like the can. That's how they like.
That's a lot of people like it like that.
I learned
that cranberry sauce that we gonna have is in a juice with some liquor.
Okay then.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Vodka and cranberry.
I'm not upset with that.
There you go.
Anywho, cranberries are good for you. I'm
Yes.
about to start hacking and coughing right now for some reason. Jonathan, I think it's time we
to wrap it up.
Belabored the time. We have talked about Thanksgiving ad nauseum, and also we ain't gonna be here next week. That's just a reminder. Okay, go ahead.
So thank you guys so much for joining us once again this Thursday. Of course, we won't be here next week, but we will be here the week after. Same time, same place, 9:30 p.m. right here on YouTube with your favorite hosts for Hot Topics and Social Commentary. Once again, be sure to subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel because a lot of people watch, but people don't like to subscribe to channels. So please subscribe to my channel. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. Again, we want 5 thumbs up this week. 5 thumbs up. Also, be sure to leave us a comment. Give us your favorite Thanksgiving dishes, or what do you plan on doing for Thanksgiving this year? And also make sure you click the notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. Mike, go ahead and run off your social media.
Yes, my name is Michael, and you can find me on Twitter and also Instagram at Mr. Real 121. That's MRREAL 121. Be there or be square.
All right, Tyrone, what's your social media notification?
Mr. TD McCullum on Instagram and Facebook. Hit me up. I do music. I do videos. I'm out.
Oh, okay.
And Jonasita.
Hola. My handle is JStarbright, JAYSTARRBRIGHT. That's on Instagram as well as Twitter, actually. I just look at Twitter. You can follow me though. Okay.
And she's also on Facebook, Jennifer Star McCullum. So be sure to find her and friend her. You can find me on Instagram. My Instagram name is JoJo_3020. I'm also on Facebook, Jonathan Lee. So find me on there and add me. It's been a wonderful hour spending with you guys. Quick announcement. King Richard, the movie about Venus and Serena growing up, is coming out tomorrow. It will be in theaters and it will be on HBO Max. So if you want to see a great movie, I'm thinking it's going to be a great movie because I love the trailers. Make sure you support that movie. Until next time, guys, have a good night.
And happy holidays.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Just say goodbye.
Devil eggs, stuffed eggs, because I ain't giving the devil no credit. Okay,
Okay, I know that's right.
Thank you, Miss Regina. Yeah. Don't give the credit. No.
You don't deserve it.
You don't deserve it.
Yes, I'm gonna use that for now going forward.
Yes.
Stuffed eggs.
Bye, guys.
All right, bye, y'all.
Bye.